Good morning, good morning, good morning, you guys. I know this looks a bit different than what I am normally doing in my office. And I'm going to talk about that because it's part of what I'm going to talk about for Freedom Friday. I'm going to get this shared into my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group so that everybody is informed there. But it is Freedom Friday. And so I have something to talk to you about that I've kind of touched on a little bit before. So, good morning. Welcome to the Daily Drive. Thank you so much for being here. This is just my way of living in my purpose daily. And my purpose in life is just to help spread mental health awareness, is to use my experience, the things that I learn, just to help everybody maneuver through their life with, their mental health. Your mental health should just be incorporated in your overall health. It should all go hand in hand. You should be working on your mental health just as much as you are your total body, everyday health. And so when I started to learn certain ways to be in control of my anxiety, I just started to share that with people. And it just gave me a renewed sense of belonging and understanding. And so I am going to chat with you about Freedom Friday today. So say hey when y'all hop on. I know this looks different. I'm usually in my office to bring you the daily drive, and things have been a little bit crazy in my life lately. And so here's what I want to talk to you about today for Freedom Friday. I am a little bit emotional this week. It's the lovely getting close to the time of the month for me. And I also have a uterine fibroid, which adds kind of extra hormones to my life. And so I have been super emotional yesterday and today. Like you can probably tell, my eyes are puffy. I literally have been crying since my husband left to go to work this morning. And there's no guarantee that I'm going to make it through this whole live without crying because I already feel it coming up down here. And it's just part of my life right now. It's just part of what's going on in my life. It's just part of being me right now. And so the reminder for Freedom Friday that I want to give you, since this is what I'm experiencing right now, is to honor your emotions, honor your feelings. Give yourself the time to be in your feelings if you need to be. It is not wrong. We are emotional beings, and that's how we were created. And we give ourselves more anxiety and stress by trying to block out the feelings. What happens when you start to feel sad about something? Or ladies, I know y'all feel me when you're sitting on the couch watching something and you're just emotional and you don't even know why. And what's the first thing? You start like beating yourself up for it. Like, why are you crying right now? Like, what is even happening? Like, why are you emotional? And we hear all of the cute phrases, like play through the pain and like just push through it and, this too shall pass and yada yada, all of those things, that sound cute and are supposed to make you feel all warm and fuzzy inside. But at the end of the day, if all you are worrying about, if all you are focused on is playing through the pain and pushing through the suck and, doing it anyway and all of those things, then you are not focusing on the abundance that can come back to you. And it's great to play through the pain, right? It's great to, push through. There is power in feeling the fear and doing it anyway. Yes. However, when you are feeling emotions and when you are sad, when you are crying for whatever reason or for no reason, and you then add the further stress on top of that of like telling yourself, just play through it. Like why are you crying? Like you don't need to do that right now. Like you're just adding more stress on top of that. And so today I am honoring these feelings. I'm going to take a long walk. My husband's truck is out of commission for a little bit, and so he's got my car, and so I am going to walk to the gym and listen to Mel Robbins' new book, and if I cry, I cry. I'm sitting on the couch this morning, and I just was emotional, and I just didn't feel like getting up and going in the office and getting all of my stuff together and doing all of those things. And so I just sat here and was emotional literally until right before I turned this on. And luckily for me, this is the energy of my purpose, so it pulls my energy back up a little bit when I do things like this. But I promise you, I was sitting here 6-7 minutes ago crying on the couch and just letting myself feel those emotions. There is power, there is freedom in allowing yourself to feel emotion. And when I say allowing yourself to feel emotion, I just mean being with it, sitting there. I was sitting here watching what's it called? Life Below Zero. It's on Disney Plus, and it's about these people that live in Alaska. They're like Alaska bush people, and they like forage and hunt and, live off the grid and all of that. And so I was sitting here watching that and like crying for no reason. But like, that's fine, right? Like, it's fine. I'm not going to further the stress in my mind, further my mental instability by beating myself up for feeling some emotions. Emotions and feelings are part of life, and there is freedom in letting yourself feel them. Now, there is also freedom in honoring your commitments. Okay, so I'm not telling you to like sit at home and cry all day, right? I'm not telling you to call in sick to work so you can sit at home and feel your feelings all day. No, there is freedom in honoring your commitments as well. Because the same way when you start to feel emotional, what happens when you've got a commitment coming up that you don't want to do or that you bail on? And then what happens after that? You still feel that stress and anxiety. The anxiety leading up to something is going to be a lot less than the anxiety of knowing that you last minute bailed on something. I have made the commitment to the daily drive at 8:30 a.m. Eastern Time, Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. And gone are the days of last minute canceling it, because that's not living in my purpose. Living in my purpose is giving you this information anyway, right? And so I am here to honor this commitment and feel the freedom of honoring this commitment, but maybe just changed it up a little bit, right? I'm not in my office. I'm sitting on the couch, and this is probably where I'm going to be for most of the day until I walk to the gym and come back, right? And I am just going to allow myself to feel feelings and emotions today as they come up. If I cry, I cry. I'll talk to my husband. I'll talk to my best friend. I'll talk to my mom, who else has a free therapist and talks to their mom all the time, right? Like, I will do things. I will honor my commitments. Today is a day off for me because I work on the weekends now, and so I have this time and space available. If you have to work and you're feeling emotional, take a bathroom break, right? Like, tell someone, hey, I just need a minute. It's not wrong. You don't need to feel bad for feeling feelings. We are created to be emotional beings. And honestly, I'm really surprised that I've made it this far without getting teary-eyed. Because I promise you, I was sitting on the couch right before this started crying for no reason. I've got my tissues here because I was sitting here crying for not for no reason, but for reasons that are hard to pinpoint right now, right? But anyway, that's a whole different life. I am letting myself feel feelings rather than adding the stress of beating myself up for feeling things. It happens. We're going to feel things. We're going to be sad. We're going to be extra hormonal. We're going to be close to our time of the month, ladies. We're going to go through family things. Like, we are going to feel feelings. So allow yourself the freedom of just living in that space, living in that moment, feeling the feeling, being there with it. Don't make yourself feel like you have to fix it or do something about it. Don't make yourself feel like you have to stop crying. You have to do something a certain way. Feel the feelings. It's okay. It's okay. Don't give yourself the extra anxiety of beating yourself up for the feelings that you have. And don't give yourself the extra anxiety of bailing on all of your commitments because you're feeling a little bit extra emotional. I am not scared, not afraid to go to work and tell them that I'm going to put some earbuds in and listen to something that's going to keep me stable for the day rather than engaging in conversations with them. Because that's what I need to do. And that's the freedom that I'm giving myself. Do what you need to do to honor yourself and your feelings. I didn't feel like going into the office and getting all of that stuff going, but I still want to live in my purpose and give you the information that I know will help you move forward in your life. So I am still here to honor this commitment while feeling all of the feelings. And that's just how life is. At some point along the lines, we were shamed for feeling sad, for showing emotion, for crying, for whatever. And we picked that up as, I've got to be strong. I've got to push through. I can't feel feelings. I can't let people know that I'm vulnerable. And that's not true. We are all here on this planet with different feelings, different hormones, different emotions, different things that light our fire, different things that put our fire out. We're not all cookie cutter people. And the more we understand that and find the freedom in being true to ourselves and our feelings, the more we'll move through life with ease. I can't even tell you how, 6 months ago, if I was feeling like this and knew that I was going to spend the day laying on the couch, that's what I would do. But today, Sarah knows that I still want to honor my commitment to my body. And taking that walk to the gym, since I don't have my car, is going to honor that commitment to my body, honor my feelings, because who knows what I'm going to feel while I'm walking to the gym. It's going to honor my mind, because I'm going to listen to Mel Robbins' new book that I got on Audible. And it's just going to allow me freedom. Instead of stressing that I'm sad, stressing that I'm not feeling like doing physical activity, stressing that I have to go to the gym because I have to lose weight. Hello, I go to the gym because I love my body and I want to keep my body healthy now, not because I compare myself to other people. So by honoring my commitment, even while I'm honoring my feelings, is going to keep my mind in the right place, even while I'm emotional. So the reminder that I want you to have today for Freedom Friday is that there is freedom in living with your feelings, living with your emotions, feeling those feelings, letting them be, crying if you need to, talking to a friend if you need to. There is freedom in honoring your feelings and honoring your commitments even while you're in your feelings. So honor yourself for Freedom Friday. Honor yourself by honoring your feelings, giving yourself time to be in your feelings if you need to be, and still honoring your commitments. Don't bail on everything just because you're emotional. Make some tweaks, make some changes. Maybe it needs to look different. Maybe you need to text with someone instead of meet with them. Maybe you need to send an email instead of having a phone conversation. Maybe you need to sit on the couch instead of working in your office. Honor yourself. There is freedom in honoring yourself, honoring your feelings, and honoring your commitments. I love y'all so much. I'm not in my office, but I promise you I am grateful for you, and you go in the joy jar every single time. Even when I'm not in my office, I go in there later and write y'all down and put you in my joy jar. So I'm super grateful for y'all. Do me a favor and check out dailydrivecoaching.com. Scroll all the way down to the bottom, put in your email address and hit submit, subscribe, and you will get information from me. I'm in the middle of a relaunch, and so you're going to start getting blog posts and more things in your email that you can use to stay in control of your mind. So make sure you subscribe to dailydrivecoaching.com. If you're not part of my Becoming Unlimited Facebook group, let me know, or just search for Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. It is a free community of support where you get these daily drives plus other information about unlimiting your mind, and just a community of people so that you know you are not on your mental health journey alone. We are all there to love on you and support you. And that's Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. If you're catching this on YouTube, do me a favor and hit subscribe. Turn on notifications. Turn on notifications for all of my social media, because I will never, ever, ever ask for any type of fee for what I do here on social media. I just ask that you help me spread mental health awareness by tagging a friend, sharing, subscribing, turning on notifications, engaging with me, doing all the things to spread mental health awareness on social media. It helps me way, way more than you even understand, and I am super grateful for it. So remember, subscribe to everything. Check out dailydrivecoaching.com and Becoming Unlimited on Facebook. And y'all, remember, there is freedom in honoring your feelings and honoring your commitments. Honor your body, honor your mind, honor yourself by just living with your feelings if you need to. Don't add the extra stress of shaming yourself for your feelings, of shaming yourself for not feeling like doing something. Honoring yourself, honor your commitments, make tweaks